I'm Jake from Jacobine Flower Farm. Just wanted to welcome you here today and talk a little bit about the things that I learned my first year in flower farming. Had I known what I know today, I would have dialed it back, slowed it down, and went through different processes. I think probably the most important one is to educate yourself. Spend a year. I mean, you don't have to spend a dime doing it. There's so much free content on YouTube, and just Googling certain subjects. I would recommend find out what your planting zone is, and follow somebody that's already doing it in your area. You can learn so much from them. Educating yourself, if you can afford to take a few courses. There are some out there that are really expensive, and then there are others that are not that expensive. Ones that I've invested in was Floret with Aaron Benzacane. I've done a few of the less expensive courses with Lisa Mason Ziegler. That's the Gardener's Workshop. I'm here in Colorado, and so I'm following Bree from Blossom and Branch. She's in the Denver area. She has a lot of free, great content. Like I say, you don't have to pay for it. There are a lot of wonderful books. I've purchased most of the Floret books and the Gardener's Workshop books. A couple of others. B-Side Farm, her book. Very helpful, very helpful. Another big thing that I think is important, I was just growing in my backyard. My sister was doing the same. My husband wanted to get a shop, so we started shopping for him to have a separate garage. I found one, and it happened to come with an 1.25 acres. So I kind of took over the 1.25 acres, and he has his garage. Unbeknownst to me, the soil here is terrible. It's terrible. It's so full of salt. You can see it on the surface, white. So I've had a lot of struggles with that. So before investing in a property, I would encourage you to do a soil test on it. If you already have a property, do a soil test. That's going to save you a lot of grief and a lot of blooms that just don't cut the mustard. You know, they're not going to be good for bouquets or for a florist or a wedding coordinator. Not good for anybody. So soil testing is so important. So I think taking the time just to educate before you ever put a seed in the ground. Take another year to experiment with what you have. Are you going to do the trays? Are you going to do soil blocking? I do mostly soil blocking now, but I still start sunflowers and trays. It just kind of depends on the space of what I've got going on. It's hard because my problem is I've been trying to follow too many people, and then you just have those little discrepancies. So I think you need to take one path and just go down that path and go down that path with that person, and then just figure out what works for you in your zone with your soil. That's the most important thing.